nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety filling up every space, no privacy, and silently it could build and build until you finally see. Whoa, it's taking over, damn, no closure, moving closer, no exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere.
Welcome back to the Guitar Temple. 100 videos. 100 videos. Glad you're here as always. You remember my bride? Hello.
Hello everybody.
Nice to see you. Well, let's start the videos. Today it's just going to be an easygoing one. A little bit in the news. I heard that Dwight Yoakam, 1,000 miles from nowhere, time don't matter to me, died, but he didn't. If you look at his concert tickets, sold out, and they haven't been no tickets returned. For some reason they like to say that he died all the time in the news. I don't know. Trying to injure the guy's career, I have no idea. Alive and well, Dwight Yoakam. A salute to our country pop stars. Let's take a look at today's video. Today's video is just about the music that I was brought up on. Well, it's a success. Apparently somebody has won here today, I think. We're at the Great Beau Rivage Resort and Casino in Mississippi and the Gulf Coast of Biloxi, Mississippi. Today, I love hard rock, I love rock, I like country, I like blues. I'm into musicianship, and it's not just for the guitar player, it's for the songwriter. And I can tell you, there are people who don't play an instrument that I call advanced listeners. Glad you're here, and hope you stay throughout the whole video. Like and subscribe. Press the share button right down there if you would. Please. If you feel led to do so, you can buy me a cup of coffee down there in the description area, in the tip jar, if you want to leave a tip. 100 videos I've done for you. So let's take a look at this.
Fogarty in the house.
Billy Gibbons! Wow!
What's
How
happening,
you doing, Rev?
Doing all right. I heard the loud noise. I was just passing through. Sounds pretty good out there. Couldn't stand it. I had to come on in.
Just passing by, huh?
Just passing by, but
Okey-doke.
You guys are doing it all right. By the way, I left my guitar in the car. Could I I see something.
And Billy ZZ Top!
Have mercy. Been waiting for the bus all day. Have mercy. Been waiting for the bus all day. I got my brown paper bag and my take-home pay. Have mercy. Oh, must be bang of time. Have mercy. Oh, must be bang of time. Well, I'm glad just to get on tonight. Come on.
He at one point said that you were his favorite guitarist.
I remember that. I've heard that from on and off, and we were good friends. We were very good friends. I've still got fond memories of our time together.
Hey Joe, also where you gonna let go your way? Hey Joe, also where you gonna let go your way? I said I'm going down the street my way. You know I'm going to sound good. I said I'm going down to shoot my way. You know I'm going to sound good. Hey Joe, I heard you shut your lady down.
Song that you ever wrote?
That's one of them, sure.
Yeah. Do you remember writing LaGrange?
Yeah, well LaGrange.
You do?
There's the 2-minute wonders. LaGrange came together as an accident.
Someone told me you're doing a special long version of it, which I'm very excited about. When LaGrange, you say, came together in like one of those 2-minute deals, it seems to me that some of the best songs come together that quickly. When you got to labor over them, they're not as good for some reason. Why is that?
It just sucks out the energy if you can just get it.
Can't get past the right. That ain't Diddles and Pants.
My friends, they all told me, yeah, man, there's something gonna change your life. My friends, they all told me, man, there's something gonna change your life.
sugar. Man, it's just gonna make me feel alright.
You know, we all love Dusty, you know, but today, this weekend actually, in Houston at his old place, they're giving away, they're selling some of his old stuff from the house. And I wondered how you felt about that, you know?
Yes, I saw a poster announcing something, get a piece of rock and roll history. And of course, I've got a number of things that Dusty and I shared.
Right.
But come to find out that when Dusty's house was sold, the new owners decided to scavenge up a piece here, a piece there, some things that had been left behind. And I thought, gee whiz, this is a little...
it's a little tasteless, a little bit.
Yeah.
So what do you recommend to fans that maybe are going to go over there? There's nothing of interest?
Well, I don't know. Somebody might need a bar stool or a...
Well, that's not rock and roll history, you know, yeah.
And of course, in the not too distant future, there was another compounding entry into the land of beard. Walking down the sidewalk, is that Duck Dynasty? No, that's ZZ Top. So we've now added a new column of keeping score. Are those the ZZ guys, or is that the Duck Dynasty guys?
Somebody had the idea, since we look like we look and are married to the women who we are, because you remember when this production company comes down
just
here,
that proves there's a God.
Well, right. They're looking. I mean, this is part of my speech here. I'm like, people look at me and they look over my wife and they're like, what's going on here? And so that was part of the flavor for that show. So somebody has the idea to get ZZ Top involved in that song Sharp Dressed Man, because originally, you know, they had this idea that we were going to be driving around in Rolls Royces and doing all this with the wives. And of course, when they came down here, we just acted like who we were. and you remember doing that commercial that we did?
Oh, yeah.
We were actually going to ride around in a Rolls Royce that they had gotten from somewhere. But the problem was it wouldn't crank. And so, remember?
Yeah. In this neck of the woods, Rolls Royces, they don't run too well. They sit up a lot.
Yeah. They put them up on bricks.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, though, you had this song, and then when people hear that song, they think of our show. And then here, years later, you're down there at one of the ZZ Top members at his funeral sharing what you shared. I think that's just crazy to me. I mean, and I think it's godly.
Know it's a divine appointment, because you're right. There's no way, more than likely, we would have ever met those guys had we not had that connection with the show. But because of the few times we spent with them, obviously there was an influence so much that somebody said, I want those guys to come speak, when I pass on. So, Dad, I had a couple of questions about. One is, were there a lot of people at the funeral? Was it small?
This was
how big was it?
The people in the music business over a 50-year period. They date back 50 years ago. I've been listening to them for 50 years. They're my age, so in their 70s. I think Dusty was about 72, and his wife was telling about how he died, and it just out of the blue. They didn't expect it. But all I said to Gibbons when I saw him, I remember him when they came down here in the 2 tour buses, and they requested that we have squirrel. They wanted squirrel for dinner.
Yeah.
Well, I said, we got some rock and rollers. We're gonna have some squirrel here. But so that's the last time I saw them. A few things they did with Duck Dynasty, But the bottom line was, in other words, it was just
it was family and friends, is what you're saying.
Family and friends, and it was just the crowd that surrounds the rock and roll part. And then it was
they're like their crew.
Of course, you look like you fit right in that crowd.
Well,
I guess.
I told Gibbons, I said, Gibbons, let's face it, because Gibbons is he and the drummer are the last ones standing. I just said, let's face it, dude, we're getting old. But I gave them the living. I gave them a in my mind, good news that there is life beyond the grave. I just want them to know that,
so
because if they called me in, they knew what they were fixing to hear. So he had bound. I think he listened.
How did they react? How did they react during? Did people were they quiet, or because you sound like you were pretty much into it? I was just curious.
It was
how
as
their response
quiet
was.
as a funeral is.
Yep.
Well, I've been at some funerals that wasn't quiet though.
This one was quiet.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that we were invited down. It was an opportunity to point people to Jesus, and to just be generous toward them.
Rock band ZZ Top makes their first film appearance in this conclusion to the time travel trilogy.
It's the only movie that let us wear our own clothes.
For the Hill Valley Festival, the filmmakers were looking for a different sort of band.
We didn't want to just have a classic fiddle band. We wanted to, put a little spin on it. So we were able to convince ZZ Top to come down and put on some period clothes and play along with the band.
1, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, 3, 4.
For the band, working with director Zemeckis was a natural.
Any man that's called Bob Z will work with gladly.
They're great guys. The beards and everything, just like as advertised. They showed up in Sonora and came out and did their stuff. And in between takes, they'd sit and, play the blues and the acoustic guitars and like mini jam sessions. It was a lot of fun.
Stay away from dairy products to improve your digestion. Take a probiotic. My bowels are chaotic. Sometimes the irritation causes me to go psychotic. Cause it's chronic. Oh, I'm not elated that I have to be medicated to shit because I'm constipated. I'm not elated that I have to be medicated to shit because I'm constipated. IBS sucks when it comes to digestion. I have no luck. IBS sucks when it comes to digestion. I have no luck.
Some people talk about the normal habits of their bowels, and to that I say, your privilege is showing today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. IBS is no fun.
Good evening and welcome. Thank you ever so kindly for visiting my website. I hope to see you again soon. And there it is. 100 videos done. Glad to be of service. write in the comments of which song that is in here, in this video, that is your favorite. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Press the share button, by the way. Press the share button if you would. And do tell a friend, would you? Would you do that for me? And you can tip, if you wish to do so, in the description area. Until the next video, I'll see you. Time don't matter to me. 'Cause 1,000 miles from nowhere, I'm with no place I wanna be. Got heartaches in my pocket, tear stains on my hands, and all I keep hearing are the cruel, cruel things that you said.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.